Hey, it's your boy, Chango, coming at you with another video. This video is Women's Prison Smell Gross, brought to you by YMH Clips. Kind of messed it up a little bit. But I got shit going on today. That's why I'm in the Bentley. Hope you guys don't mind. But anyways, let's get right into it.
We had a clip of a guy, and he was talking about how the women's prisons smell
smelly,
so bad.
Pussy, yeah.
So we had somebody write in.
Okay.
Because for you don't know, there was a guy who we played a clip of, and he said that he was a correctional officer, and that the first day he walked in, he was like, "What in the fuck is this smell?" And he said you'd only get used to it while you're there, and every day when you came in, it would hit you again. And he was like, it was the worst. Butt ass, that's what he said. He said it was the absolute worst. So somebody wrote in.
Okay.
I am a former correctional officer that worked at 3 different facilities throughout my career before switching to dispatch. I worked at 2 different prisons in Kansas, one of which holds the BTK serial killer, Dennis Rader. Real goofball. Can confirm the female cell houses smell so much worse than the men's. I'd rather work a cell house with the hardest gangbangers and shitheads than any female unit.
Shitheads.
One time we confiscated a homemade dildo from one of the hoe-ass inmates that was made out of a whole bunch of Jolly Ranchers that had been melted down and worked like putty into a 2-sided chode. Keep them high and tight jeans, hate from Oklahoma. So this guy's saying it is as bad as you can imagine.
It is, because they're shoving Jolly Ranchers in their cooters.
Yeah.
And those melt.
Yeah.
And now you got sugar in your cooter and you're all kind of infected.
Yeah. It's fascinating, though, that the women smell. Because you always think of, in general, women smelling better than men. That's kind of a general belief.
Look, I hate to burst your bubble and all the men that are listening to this show.
Yeah.
I just feel like I have to tell you the truth.
Tell us.
What comes out of women's vagines?
Yeah.
Because you have a uterus, right? And that thing changes its lining and ebbs and
Men can
flows.
have uterus.
Well, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm so disrespectful. Men can have periods too. Sorry, people that have periods. That so much shit comes out of your snatch from your uterus. It like the lining sheds.
Yeah, it's
There's
beautiful.
always mucus and different smells and different things come out of you.
So what?
It's a constant flow of smells. I'm just telling you the truth. So we're smelly, but that's why we smell good, because we're showering and covering it all up.
You're always covering up the
You
smells.
guys just have a dick that releases jizz and pee-pee, but we release a lot more fluids.
Yeah, you do.
I'm serious.
You heard it here first, guys. Women are grosser.
We're super gross. And if you don't maintain that ecosystem, it will be stinky and gross. My mother always told me, she said, Kristike, men do not like women with stinky pussy. And it's one of the 5 things my mother taught me that to this day, I was like, yep, that's it.
That's true.
Men don't like
right.
women with stinky pussy.
This is true.
And I wash my snatch all the time because of that.
Stinky pussy is a big turnoff.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, finally, first of all, I'm glad we covered that.
I wish you could spend a month with me in my underwear and see what comes out. Like a full cycle. Right? See, she knows. Nayana's nodding because she's like, you guys have no idea what comes out of us. It's foul.
Yeah.
You want to do that? A month in my undies?
Plus your hose, and you're letting loads get shot up in there.
That's another thing. When you got a load in you, and then it drips out of you for like the next day or 2 sometimes. How do you think that smells? Right. Look at her. Nayana's, she gets it. She gets it. It's true. Because doesn't load when it sits smell like bananas? We covered this on Where My Mom's At.
Oh my
because
God.
I've been to bachelors' places and it smells like banana peels, like dirty guys' houses smell like bananas. And I think cum smells like bananas when it sits.
Ugh. I love bananas.
Not anymore.
Ugh.
What does jizz smell like when it sits? Guys, come on, you've been bachelors.
I don't
You've
remember
lived
the
with-
banana smell.
I don't know, but bringing my
banana.
brain back to that smell is a bad time.
Yeah, I
So
know.
I don't want to smell
It's always
that,
a
man.
sad
Yeah,
fucking memory.
It's not a good time. Let me tell you.
When you were at your lowest.
You're like, remember the saddest time of your life? And you're like, yeah.
That's
What did that smell like?
that's such a masculine, like, I was in a dude's car a while ago that smelled of that banana smell, and I had a roommate in college. His room
A
smelled
while
like
ago.
bananas.
How long
It was
ago
a
were you-
security guy that we were working with, and also I had a roommate, a crazy guy that would just jizz in his sheets. I think that he lived with us for a while, and his window broke. This is in San Francisco, and he didn't replace the window, and it would rain on his bed.
Oh my
And then he
God.
wouldn't even put sheets on. Like, he was really crazy looking back. But his room smelled like bananas too. I think it's the smell of cum. I
Maybe
do.
that was the rain on the mattress kind of making it moldy.
Yeah.
Sure, but what about the car I sat in that smelled
You
like?
think he's just jizzing in his car?
I do.
Really?
You think that guy was jizzing in his, jacking off in his car?
And then there's another, yes, and
I've
I
only
think,
done that a handful of times, and it's not
Not
like,
ideal?
the best.
of course, it's not the best. And then there was a comedian who shall remain nameless, who was like a bachelor forever. And every time I would like, hey, how you doing? I would like catch a whiff of him. It was just, he was very oily, he didn't shower, and he smelled of bananas.
Do I know this person?
Of course, you know this person. I'll write down.
No, you don't have to write it down. I already know who it is.
Who is it?
I already know.
You won't know this guy.
That sounds like a Bobby Lee.
Just, do you remember?
Oh, I was thinking of someone else.
Who are you thinking of? Who smells like bananas in
Well,
your
you
life?
know, I just
Just
I know,
tell me.
I
We
know
can
a
edit it
lot.
out.
No,
Write
You
it
know,
down.
Fucking forget it. So
Well, now I'm going to think about who smells like jizz.
no, we're just thinking of like how many Bachelor comics
They
we know.
smell
There's so
like
many.
bananas.
Yeah.
Those saddest ones, yeah, it's cum.
Smell like
Anyway.
bananas.
Spend a month in my panties.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, you just watched a YMH highlight. Did you love it? Why don't you have
YMH
more fun?
highlight.
Click around. Click here, click there, click everywhere. Put a clicker in your beehole. Look, try it out. Have more fun. Why don't you subscribe? That way, every time a video drops, you can be notified. You don't have to think about it. Just do it, man. You're not going to miss
Just
a
do it,
moment
man.
of denim. Pull your jeans up, subscribe.
All right, so that was I wouldn't say that was the funniest thing I've ever saw. That was yeah, it was eye-opening, I would say, right? And I have no idea what it's like to work in a female prison, right? Like, no clue. As a man, obviously, and I probably never will unless I become some officer or something, right? But at 41, my opportunity is shrinking, right? But I just can't imagine, you know? Like, I walk into my teenager's room, and that shit smells foul sometimes. I don't know that it smells like bananas, though. I don't know where she's getting that, right? But yeah, this is a little bit different video, right? If you want some real shit from your boy Chongo, go ahead and like and subscribe. Because this is me, right? I do it all, right? But yeah, like I was telling you, man, I walk into the kids' room sometimes and I'm like, oh God, what the fuck is that, right? But yeah, bananas, I mean, I like bananas. I don't know. Now I'm gonna look at bananas differently. Thanks, Christina. I think that's her name, right? Christina, right? Christina P. I think that's her, right? Thanks, Christina, because that's news to me. Now I'm gonna look at bananas differently. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know, man. I just can't imagine. I mean, like I said, I walked in my kid's room. I can't imagine if I had like teenage girls instead, right? Or just a flock of them, right? Like if I work at a prison and there's like thousands of them. I have no idea what that smells like. If it's worse than the men's, golly. Holy wow, I can't even imagine. Comment down below if you know what the fuck she's talking about as far as banana smell. That's news to me, right? And if you're a woman and if you know what that smells like on the female side, right? Let's hear it. Let's entertain everybody else. I don't have too many women that subscribe, I'm sure. I looked at the analytics and it's probably like 10% of you, 15% of you watch my shit, right? So for those of you that are like the 10%, 15% that subscribe and watch my shit, fucking let's hear it, right? God, that was, like I said, that's an eye opener. Yeah, I'm just as confused as you fucks, right? The majority of you fucks that watch this. Anyways, that's all I got. You guys take care. Peace out.